Hello everybody, this is news reporter I don't know what my name is, and today we are going to be talking about a very weird event that happened on the island of Sodor a couple days ago. It was very strange, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, on with the show. Here's the conductor or person that's in charge of the railway, Sir Topham Hatt himself. Thank you. Well, today we're going to be talking about this weird event that happened. Okay, so it was a normal average day. I was about to start breakfast when suddenly I heard a horn. Sorry, but I better go see what that's all about. Make sure the dog doesn't eat the breakfast. I ran outside to see what the problem was. Salty, what's going on? You already made these. Look! What the? I never ordered a new engine. Hello, Hello, I don't think I know you. Oh, what's this place? This is the island of Sodor. Why did you come? I'm guessing that maybe the waves were rough? I really don't know what happened. I was supposed to be going to the mainland. There's another ship that's supposed to be going to the mainland soon too. Weird. But I guess there was too much engines on it for me to fit, and I guess I just washed away. Well, you seem fine to me. Do you want a job? Sure. Yeah, I need more yellow tank engines anyways. Okay, so let me teach you the first lessons on trucks after we put you back on the rails. Cranky then lifted him off the boat and put him down on the tracks. So, what's your name? Well, I never really had one. They just called me Yellow Engine. They thought that I would go well with it 'cause I wasn't too important on the railway. I'll think of a name sooner or later. But for now, how about you go fetch some trucks or coaches? Okay, they're all in the yard. Thank you, sir, he said as he chuffed away. I was wondering what to name him when it started to rain and get foggy out. Uh-oh. And that's when I knew that there was some trouble. I decided to run inside, but then, even worse, it started to thunder. And I ran inside my house. My family had finished their breakfast by then. Did you guys know it was thundering out? Our dog was afraid of thunder, so he decided to hide under the table. Okay, that's a good boy. But it's thundering out. I might have to stay inside. But I'll make sure that the engines are behaving. Later that day, the engines were pulling some trains. You better be careful. The storm just started a couple minutes ago. Oh, it's okay. Thanks for being thoughtful. Yeah, and you know how to manage cars, right? Unfortunately, the engine forgot all about Sir Topham Hatt's training. Um, of course I do, he said. Okay, that's good, 'cause there's a lot of rain and thunder might cause a crack in one of the trucks, or maybe one of the rails. Yeah, that's why I have a brake van. You have one too, right? Yep, he said. Okay, that's good. Well, my train better get started. Goodbye. Goodbye. And also, learn your vocab. Huh? Uh-oh. The brake van uncoupled on his train. Well, that's my whistle. Better get going. Psst. Hey, you guys, whispered Scruffy. Yeah. This idiot doesn't know how to handle trucks. I'd say this is the perfect time to push him. Good idea. Shut up, you silly trucks. And he pushed us too. This will be perfect. Once he got near the top, they decided to push him. Now, they yelled. Whoa! And the driver couldn't stop the train. Suddenly, because of the thunder, there was a crack in the rails. Stop, stop! On! I tried to jump out, but it was too late. It was a humongous crash. Good thing I was okay after the crash, but then some other train ran into me. Thomas thought I was done with my train, so he decided to move along. He didn't know that there was a crack in the track, and he thought I was done. Thomas was chuffing along his branch line nicely until then Percy was anxious. They hadn't come along in a long time. He asked the signal box person if it was clear. He wasn't told about the crash, so he said yes. We know there was a crash there. I say we push him. Huh? What? What was that? Whoa! Whoa! Sir Topham Hatt heard a bang from his office. I better go see what that's about. Then Sir Topham Hatt looked and he saw the railway inspector. What are you doing here? It's my monthly thing to see what's going on. Well, here, let me show you the railway. Well, let me tell you, most of the time, there's a nice railway inspector, but this one is difficult. So then, Sir Topham Hatt showed the railway inspector around. Sir Topham Hatt! Sir Topham Hatt! Yes, Gordon? Did you hear that there was a crash? There was a nice, lovely flower over there. Gordon, what are you talking about? There was a crash. Well, there was a crash near the street. Well, you can't let the railway inspector find that out. He likes buses. He wants to replace us. And if he sees that that they crashed on the road and the bus all ran into them, then we're in deep trouble. What was that? Moving on our tour. Okay, as you can see over here, you see the steam marks. Uh-oh. If there's a crash right there, then that means I'll be late. But I have to pull the express anyways. Gordon thought that if he stopped near the crash, that he wouldn't be so late and the passengers could take a bus. Honestly, I was really wrong. I thought that the passengers could take the bus home, but I did not know that something bad was about to happen. Thomas's driver hopped out to see if there's any incoming trains. Then I realized that Gordon was coming along. Stop! Stop! I yelled. Tag, I got you. Oops, you got me. But then the bump was so big that they went flying. It's so foggy. Can you guys see anything? Yeah, and I'm soaking wet. All I can see is Thomas's butt. Now, as you can see from this graph, it shows how big Thomas's butt is. Hey, this is a serious situation, okay? You're not gonna be talking about how big my butt is in a couple of years anyways. Oof. Okay, as I was saying, then the railway inspector came. Guys, we need to clean this. Oh my God. We need to clean this mess up as soon as possible. The railway inspector's coming. The railway inspector? Why didn't you tell us, James? I quit as being Thomas's driver. And actually, because of that crash, I was actually fired. Okay, Mr. Railway Inspector. As you can see did this happen right now? Gordon did warn me that there was a crash, but now he's in the crash. This is bad. Wait. What? Now all the buses are gonna be late, and there's a humongous crash on this filthy railway. I'm firing you. Ow. What? Mr. Railway Inspector, you can't fire him as our controller. Yes, I can. I am the Railway Inspector, and I say I am firing him. Why don't you let your son do the job instead? He's in my office right now. Exactly. Mr. Railway Inspector, I can take you on a lovely trip through the gardens. When it's raining and it's foggy out, no thanks. What I meant to say was I can take you to the narrow gauge railway and the steam works, the stuff that you haven't seen yet. Ooh, that would be lovely. Thanks, James. What are you doing just sitting around? Get in the James. Yes. Glad I can help. You kidding me? James, please don't fail me now. Got it. Surprisingly, I did the best I could, even though I hated that idiot. Soon, the track was mended, and soon, everything turned back to the way it was. Well, yes, but the new engine had to leave early, but he said he would visit someday. And that's the end of today's story.